Today we will be reviewing Sports Story, a sports game with RPG elements. You won't be leveling up your attack power, magic points. You'll be leveling up your golf swing. Let's check it out. Sports Story is a follow-up to an indie game that came out in 2017, Golf Story. It worked in much the same way as Sports Story. You can complete objectives to earn money to buy better gear and level up your stats like power or your accuracy. It was a funny game that had references to golf comedy movies like Caddyshack and Happy Gilmore. Sports Story was going to take it to another level, adding a ton of sports. Like tennis, baseball, cricket, BMX, volleyball, soccer, fishing, and even RC cars. Golf remains the backbone of the game. At least it's relaxing. Get in there! You don't really progress in the other sports like you do with golf. You think you will with tennis because it promises a world tour. Once you're done at the school, it just stops abruptly. Can someone explain what just happened? When this game's good, it's real good. There's a straight up Zelda dungeon. And my favorite part was when the game gives you a choice between helping someone out in a cage or opening a chest. I really get a choice here? Okay. Son of a... You had a key? I was saving it for the chest. Another great part of the game had to be the Metal Gear Stealth mission. It was fast-paced and had a ton of exciting moments built throughout it. Sports Story really opened my eyes to what's possible with blending sports game mechanics with tried and true game types. Far too often this game teases you with something fun, but then never explores it. This is what I gotta do, huh? What? You're done? And that's it. You can only ride around in this little circle. There's never a race, so why even put it in the game? You also play volleyball in the first area, but that's the only time you'll play it in the game. I didn't even get to play a full game! It just ended very abruptly and weird. Ass. But I pressed the button for set. Success? How was that success? There's volleyball nets later in the game, but you won't be doing the same mechanics. Remember your volleyball training? No. Oh, but I'm golfing. I was always lost in the game. I just didn't know what the game wanted me to do. Go ahead. Go ahead what? The class was supposed to start. So you'd think I'd have to go to the desk because that's where all the kids are standing. But going to the desk just made me get soft locked. And I had to restart from a save I made 20 minutes ago. The game just wanted me to leave the room. Hey, what about leaving? Leave the room to start it. Leave the room to start it. The game would tell you to go to the tennis court, but there'd be like 20 tennis courts in this one area. Like, which one, game? Is this the courtyard? The ending of this game just seems like they rushed it out the door. You go to an island to compete in a huge tournament, and there's a tiny amount of dialogue, and then you don't even see your competition. You just start playing, not really knowing what you're doing, and then the tournament ends. Another couple of lines dialogue, and then the game is over. I guess that was the end. I think they wanted to have a ton of deep mechanics with all these sports games, but they just ran out of time. I think if this game was just golf, it would have been a complete experience. But in the end, it ended up buggy because they couldn't finish everything. And that was the worst part about the game, the glitches. A lot of them are graphical errors that I find pretty ridiculous. I think these people are supposed to be sitting on this. 14 seconds. Excuse me? Oh, look at this glitch. What is this game? What is happening now? But some of the glitches were game breaking. In the tennis, it couldn't even keep score properly. Oh, what? That was in! You might think that I just don't know the rules of tennis. Yeah, I know. When the ball hits the line, it goes to the other player. But these are easily inside the line shots, and they just give the point to the computer. Okay, now just don't, the advantage to her, no! I just scored that point. I scored that point. I'd been waiting for this game for so long. And it's a darn shame that it had to come out in a state like this. I can understand having some glitches that are funny, and they don't really do any harm. But having the sports not keeping score, that's just unforgivable. The best parts of the game were things that I wasn't even expecting, like blending sports into Zelda or Metal Gear. I think that's why they couldn't finish it. Too many ideas and not enough time to execute on all of them. If you want to check out my Twitch, there's a link below, and if you want to see my playthrough of Sports Story, you can check it out over here. Thanks guys, see ya!